this kid well enough. He hasn't been know what to do with him, probably.
Well, I like him. He's smiling. He said, hey, everybody leave me alone. I think that's what he was saying.
Well, I think it's really kind of ironic that you get great games from the two quarterbacks, Chad Scott, Devin Hester, and the whole game comes down to a true freshman place kicker.
42 yards with 4 seconds left in the game. Jared Hall will hold. Greg Warren, one of their captains, will snap the ball. And the ball is good. North Carolina has won it. Success in basketball here at North Carolina, and it's been a long time since they've been able to run onto the football field with a win like that. This could be the game and the stretch that could save John Bunting's job with a victory here tonight.
Well, Gary, it hasn't been a long time. There's a guy.
There's Roy.
It hasn't been a long time. They have never beaten the top 5.
That's right.
Never.
So they're going to go to 4-4 on the year, 3-2 in the ACC, and Miami has their 10-game winning streak snapped. A major upset. And the goalposts are going elsewhere.
Really have to take your hat off, David, to John Bunting and his coaching staff and this valiant group of young people.
Well, they had a great game plan offensively and defensively. Durant had to come up huge. Great work by the offensive line to get Chad Scott openings. Scott capitalized. And this is a Miami team. You got to go all the way back to last year, 12 games ago, when they lost 10-6 to Tennessee.
A reminder, if you can hear my voice, we need to see you right here at Keenan Stadium next Saturday.
And I got to say this on behalf of my broadcast partner. David Norrie in the open said this just might end up being a big upset. And I'm sure some folks sitting out in TV land said, yeah, right, David. Good call, partner.
Bill, I don't know what I was thinking.
Well, take the credit, David.
Just say thank you.
For a moment there after the open, I had thought I'd lost my mind.
Here it is again from 42 yards. You know what? This guy could run for about any office, the student council, the student body at North Carolina.
Let me do one other important thing. Let me point out that Greg Warren was the long snapper and Jared Hall was the holder. The snap was perfect. The hold was perfect. When that happens, you got a real good chance to make those if you're in the middle of the field.
What a drive by North Carolina. They started this drive with their backs against their own goal line. I mean, that is a gutty drive against the number 3 team in the country.
So Miami hoping a different outcome. They wanted to get this into overtime, and Brock Berlin now as a starting quarterback is 17-3, 16-3 at Miami. He was 1-0 at the University of Florida. And North Carolina, you look ahead, they play Virginia Tech here. That's their last home game. They go to Wake and Duke. And you never know the impetus of a victory like this, what it could do. And Sensabaugh backed up what he said.
He not only said it, and he didn't mean any disrespect. When we visited with him, he made that clear. He said, look, that was taken out of context. All I meant was they don't run a lot of plays, but they run them extremely well, and they're great players. I didn't mean to be disrespectful, but he went out there and went after it. His coach used it as a motivational tool with the team, and you got to have some guys on your side that'll stand up and say, hey, we can beat these guys.
Well, we're going to have some interviews and some extra coverage of this outstanding game. But once again, the final score here tonight. North Carolina 31, Miami 28. Coming up next on ESPN2. NHRA qualifying from Las Vegas. And for a full wrap of this game, we'll be on ESPN News in just a few minutes. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more on college football, log on to ESPN.com. Your home for college football on the internet. Along with the coach, Bill Curry, David Norrie, and Alex Flanagan, I'm Gary Bender. Thanks for watching.